Shabbat Shalom, holy work. We often, unfairly, divide the world into the sacred and the mundane. Going to synagogue is sacred time, washing the dishes is mundane time. But we should be careful, because in doing so we close off many parts of our lives from God. In this week's parsha, we read about the conclusion of the construction of the Mishkan, the portable temple in the wilderness. And upon seeing it completed, the Torah says that Moshe blessed the Israelites. The words of the blessing, though, are not provided, so the rabbis supply them in the Midrash. They say that Moshe says, "May it be God's will that the Shekhinah, God's presence here on earth, rest on the work of your hands." Many rabbis, though, have wondered why this was chosen as the blessing, because God had already promised that if the Israelites build a sanctuary, that God will dwell among them. One explanation is that at the time of the completion of the Mishkan, the Israelites were in an elevated state. They truly felt God's presence among them. But Moshe was concerned that now, once it was complete, and they go back to mundane work, for example, sewing a cloth that was just for a shirt and not for part of the Mishkan, that they wouldn't feel God's Spirit among them. So he blessed them, that they would always feel God's presence, even when doing mundane work. They would feel God's presence on the work of their hands. And that's our challenge as well, to take that sense of feeling of God's Spirit when we pray or study Torah or perform an act of kindness, and hold on to it, even while we're doing mundane things, so that even the mundane actions in our lives will be filled with God's presence. Look forward to seeing you this Shabbat at TRZ, Friday night at 7:30 p.m. for birthday Shabbat, and Saturday morning at 9 a.m. for USY Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.